Gentle beats.
How you think you Aboriginal when you look just like an African? Call them out for a debate. Pick the video and then I laugh at them. Many niggas ain't even know shit. I can try to get this nigga to show my screen, he wouldn't even show this shit. And they keep trying to play the straw man like I ain't noticing. But he out here blind as hell, he talking about his eyes open. He think he really doing something, whole time I ain't even going. I told him come on and show that screen, the apple you pump fake. Call him Chinky, he don't even pop out, Chief Holiday in. Like he started something, but he can't leave if he in. Now the apple's looking at you like, shit, what you want? I ain't gon' let it cost money like he take the key cross phones. So he say, fuck the apple, dog, and man, don't stand up. He say, fuck that look of shit, my nigga, he said, dang. You better quit lying, no granny nigga, she can tell you that shit. How you got open smoke panel when you known for ducking bags? How you think you Aboriginal when you look just like an African? Call them out for a debate. Pick the video and then I laugh at them. Many niggas ain't even know shit. I can try to get this nigga to show my screen, he wouldn't even show this shit. And they keep trying to play the straw man like I ain't noticing. But he out here blind as hell, he talking about his eyes open. He think he really doing something, whole time I ain't even going. I told him come on and show that screen, the apple you pump fake. I told him come on and show that screen, the apple you pump fake. How you got open smoke panel when you known for ducking fades?
In the park randomly. How many of y'all ever heard y'all had Indian in your family?
Absolutely.
Everybody heard that before, right? Who? Where did you hear it from? Who was the person I told you?
Our grandmother.
Once again, thank you very much, lady. I appreciate it.
All right.
Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Hey yo, these apples think they it, but they not. Every time I look around, they be on TikTok. Every time I look around, they saying something pseudo, knowing it's a lie, acting like it's really true though. Harriet Tubman's real, that Turner is a hero. I'ma keep it a buck. Dan Calloway's a weirdo. I'ma keep it a buck. Caremio is two. The research lie, he can never tell the truth. That coward A1, he's a miss no more. Just give me a shot, I can miss no more. Just give me the rock, it's a must. I score. These apples need to see a doctor, it's for sure. And Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Grandma said I'm not an African. Grandma said I'm an Indian. Hey yo, these apples think they real, but they fake. Always on YouTube, we can never get a break. All they do is cherry pick, die at their own sources. Pick the copper color, but not the hair of the horses. And DNA is not real, it's only for entertainment purposes. Can't believe how many times I heard this shit. Can't believe how many times I heard the same shit. Asking for the slave ships. Grandma said I'm African. Grandma said I'm Indian. Grandma said I'm not African. Grandma said I'm Indian. Grandma said I'm not African. Grandma said I'm Indian. Grandma said I'm not African. Grandma said I'm Indian. Grandma said, how many times Grandma said we got Indian in us? It's a legend. It's a family legend. Grandma said we had Indian in us. Grandma ain't say we was Indian though. Stop taking Grandma out of context, man. Stop lying on Granny, man. Cause Grandma ain't say shit, man. You said it, man. You said it, man. Stop lying on Grandma. Grandma said.
Peace to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Gazillion Monk. Appreciate that super chat. Definitely appreciate it. Word. So We are gathered here today because we catching apples and what they always do. They always lying. They always fronting about their genealogy. Well, saying they got genealogy, they never really show it. And when they show it, just like when we got into smoke signals genealogy, it never turns out good, right? So let me set the stage for y'all. It was on Aboriginal Power Channel yesterday, and in the conversation, we bring up the King Philip Wars and how these Native Americans wasn't slave. Like that's supposed to stop the transatlantic slave trade because the Europeans came here. They went up to the New England area and went to war with the Native Americans there, the real Aboriginals there, and the ones they was able to capture, they sent down to their colonies in the Caribbean. That's in the 1600s. How does that stop the transatlantic slave trade? So they're arguing about that. So y'all know me, I'm from New York. I tell y'all I have a long history in New York too, the Native Americans here and the first Africans here. Well, I ain't gonna say the first, because they was in the 1600s, but I've traced my black ancestry, my father's line, my African, and I know it's an African because of the haplogroup. A Y haplogroup is EP252, and I traced it down to a man so far who was born around 1800, maybe a couple years before, a couple years after, and he's in New York. So that's pretty early. He was there. He was there pretty early, and I have other family that dealt with the natives there. That's just how it is. I have a long line in this New York area, and I also have some from Connecticut. I have a ancestor. My fourth great grandfather is from Connecticut. He was a Native American, and so this is where the conversation picks up at. Right.
Truth, but what does that don't have nothing to do with anything?
Bro, you're not even fully aware of the
That-
40,000 Lucayans that got snatched up out of their lands and shit, bro, and sent into slavery. You don't know none of this, brother, but you asking questions as if you do, and you giving us answers like you got all the answers, and you don't, brother. It's too many moving parts in this shit, and you don't want to accept that, and that's fine.
That's sad, very sad. But go ahead. The darker Indian was always downgraded.
They was never even called Negroes.
The ones with the lighter, yes, they were. The ones with the lighter skin.
So they're trying to act like these Indians that was in the King Philip Wars was called Negroes at some point in time. No, they wasn't. They was not.
Were deemed Indians. They were able to be called the Indian, and that's a fact. That's across the states.
Oh, Bab, I really can't share my screen. What's up, man? Now you going.
But I mean, how does people from Africa come in here and try to tell us about our history? I don't understand.
You just telling me about my history. I asked you if you're related to these people. You said no, but then you
from Africa.
On these people.
I'm not from Africa.
No, we were talking about the Pequot Indian. You're talking about the Pequot Wars, but you're not related to them. But you're just talking y'all know everything.
I'm not a foreigner. I'm not.
Nobody here is related to them. That shit is crazy.
I'm not a foreigner.
All them Indians, nobody's related to one of the first contact people. Like, come on, man.
I'm not a foreigner.
That shit is crazy.
Bro,
but you
talking about the chicken shop and you go where smoking. You ain't related to them.
I'm not the one complaining about it. She was just complaining about, this and that.
I said foreigner from Africa. I did not say not a coincidence. Secondly, I studied them. I've been in this fucking state 58.
Look how long it took Bap to show my screen, man. Terrible. He heard me. He was doing that shit all night.
Years. And you gonna tell me I can't talk about tribes that I lived in their territory? I've been here 57 years.
All right, so this is my fourth great grandfather, Levi Phillips, right? He was born in 1809 in Connecticut, died in Suffolk County, Long Island, right?
I can't see that. Can you make it bigger? Matter of fact, let me blow it on my end.
Hey, do you believe that people were misclassified, indigenous people were misclassified? Not coincidence?
No.
Okay.
Not in the way y'all trying to abuse it. So
your grandfather was born September 20th. He was born the day before me in the same state. I was born in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Let's go.
So look, this is something that you don't see Abos do. They can't do this because they're really not from here. They don't have a history here. They don't. These Abos, these Moors, none of them. Anybody who tries to act like these Native Americans ain't who they are and try to say they was here before them, they have nothing to go on. So what we're gonna get to is you're gonna see people have to lie. They have to lie. They have to make shit up. And then try to provide fake sources behind it. This is sad, y'all, but let me show you what Abos can do. Okay, so this is from a book called let me see. I can't get the name right now, but it's the Setauket, Oldfield, and Pequot. So it says Dr. Levi Phillips Sr., widely respected as a herbal doctor. Dr. Phillips regularly walked from Brooklyn to Montauk, even as an old man, and became a local legend. Shown here about 1870, he is believed to be a direct descendant of King Philip, chief of the Wampanoag Indians. Between 1675 and 1676, King Philip led a coalition of local tribes against the English and attempt to drive them out of New England. Y'all was just talking about that.
Okay.
This is not, hold on, I'm not finished. I got one more thing to do. I'm not finished. This is not a Negro. It is not a Negro. Here is an article written about
I'm just laughing because they said it was believed.
So let's put this in perspective. That's my fourth great grandfather. I have 64 of those. This is one of 64. When you hear numbers like 164, this is what they're talking about. But as I provide evidence on who this man is, you see they want to cut me off. They don't want to let me talk. I don't need that long, right? It takes me a couple minutes to get this done. They making it harder than what it is.
You're either not.
That's fine.
Okay. I could be believed to be
yeah, guess what? You know what they didn't have? You know what they didn't have back then? Birth certificate. Right?
They
so
didn't.
No, right, they didn't. Right. So it's not the same tracking system, but they all say he was a descendant. Listen, hold on. I don't know.
The birth certificate been around since 1666.
Listen, hold on. Y'all like to draw. Listen, this is something y'all can't do. Y'all can't even show y'all people's even being called Indian. So we not.
I want to see it. This is a fairy tale slave or Indian in your family, bro. This is like some cosplay shit.
Nah. I know it hurt. Y'all can't do this, but I'm a genealogist around here. So Dr. Levi Phillips,
and I can't show my family.
Here we go. This is in 1909. Dr. Levi Phillips, he's 100 years old. But I just want to bring you to the short part right here. It says his first wife was
the white man to tell me who my people's is.
That's cool. I know. That's why y'all keep me because it hurts. So look, his first,
they can't do this right here. They can't do this.
Look, check this out. All I gotta do is read one sentence, and y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. I know it hurts.
Let him get it.
I was quiet the whole time. I didn't interrupt anybody.
I'm gonna say this. Let him get it.
Y'all see my genealogy, so let's record straight.
Listen, if y'all had Indians and y'all be showing them like I show them all the time. Also show them descendants from those people. I mean, his descendants did. Excuse me.
His ancestors took a DNA test. No, clip that shit, nigga. Clip it.
You can say whatever you want. His descendants did. These all the same people. These are all his
buddy. You reaching?
Man, shut up, man. You know niggas playing.
I'm the king, bro. Stop it, man.
I'm the king of New York. You niggas my prince.
So basically, I showed them a tree. I showed them an ancestor that ties back to these people that they was having a whole conversation about that they don't know nothing about, trying to say that they're black and they're not. Some of them did have relations with the Africans that came in. Right? So Bethy was going for maybe 40 minutes. And she comes back and wants to share her tree. Right? She wants to share her trees. Like she's doing something big. And 111 Truth was out there when this was happening. Right? And he jumped right on the bandwagon like she did something so spectacular. Right?
That's me. That's my mother, Diane Elizabeth. She's still alive. That's my.
Mind you, nobody asked Bethy to do this. Nobody asked her to jump out the window and try to save the Aboriginals, because the person who's claiming that they're of African descent, who claims to be an African American, a Black American, he's the one that came on the show and actually showed a real live indigenous Aboriginal to American person in their family tree. Something they never do. They can't do it. And they talking about they scared. Yeah, they scared to be exposed. Talking about people stealing ancestors. Like, get out of here, man. Yes, even the genealogy, even a genealogy is fake. Everything is pseudo. Everything is pseudo. Truth, you was agreeing, you was immediately jumping on her bandwagon. She didn't show not one source, not anything about these people that she was showing. You was like, oh, she showed people. No, I showed sources attached to these people. That's what I did. I showed people talking about them. But let's go.
Grandmother, she's dead. That's my great grandmother, South Carolina. That's my second great grandmother. You see her and her husband. That's her and Cornelius. This is her mother. They look exactly alike, as you can see. Exactly alike. Now let's just hold that thought right there.
Y'all hear the conviction in her voice, right? Y'all hear how she's trying to sell this shit. She's like, look, she looks exactly alike. She's gonna later on say, when she goes live on her show, right after BAP's show, that this Margaret George isn't really her ancestor. She added them onto her tree. But let's listen.
Let me get this shit up. Where the fuck is my grandmother at and dead at? Where does it say she's dead at?
So mind you see how hard she's going. It says Catawba Indian Nation, Indian Reservation, Rock Hill, York County, South Carolina, right? She's trying to sell this Indian hard. She's trying to sell this Indian hard. She is flat out lying to BAP's whole chat, to everybody there. Talking about, you're going to see what her excuse is. We're going to get to all of that. But just listen to how hard she's going, trying to sell this.
Let me get this shit up. Where the fuck is my grandmother at and dead at? Where does it say she's dead at? Where? Do I need to do I need to go any further?
This is the quietest they ever been on somebody.
No. That's now. Can I?
Who's the first one to jump out there? Our very own 111 Truth. That's my guy, though. He's the first one to jump out there. Oh, this the quiet they ever been on somebody. No, we're listening. We're soaking in the information, right? Because we know what we're going to do. We're going to see if she's really about it. We told her we're going to do it. She asked us to do it. And this is what she got.
Screenshot this shit. You screenshot this shit and you go check it. That's the record right there.
They got you know they is. They gonna go on.
No. But see, when you dealing with ancestry, anybody can edit that born part.
Wait.
And YK brings up a good point. You could put born and death with everything, Well, you can put anything. You can put Mars there if you want to, right? You can make it up. It doesn't matter. So that's a good point, YK. So she didn't really make it up, but she made up people. That's the crazy part. She made people up.
No. Well, see, when you dealing with ancestry, anybody can edit that born part.
Wait.
So can I see a record, sis?
We're gonna get the motherfucking record. Wait, but I ain't finished. This is her mother.
She was never gonna show us the records because she never does. But we got the records though. Sean, what's good, Sean? You got something you want to say real quick?
Nah, I ain't got nothing. I'm listening. It's a good part. Yeah, it's a good part.
See how she trying to sell this, right? She
Yeah,
want
she picking it
everybody
up.
to believe this is her genealogy. Look, she got Catawba. They was living on the reservation. But if you ask Bap and them, they'll tell you that they not no reservation Indians. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have nothing to do with reservations. So
Yeah, Beb says he ain't. He said he not Abo. He said he is. What he say he is? American now. He didn't change his whole argument. He ain't even Abo no more.
they switch everything up, man.
So he running away from everything that he taught all the way up until now because he see that it's muddy. So now he's trying to identify as American, the first people that the Europeans saw. But if you look at the definition, if it says it's the definition says it's the people the Europeans first saw. They didn't look like that. Remember, they got somebody with them from the motherland. They didn't look
If they
like
would have
that.
went to like Benin or Togo, they would have found somebody like that.
Right. They would have said, "Oh, these people look just like the people we brought here from the such and such."
Exactly.
Baptacular. That's what I'm calling him. His new name is Baptacular.
But
Big
look,
Cap Bap.
you see our boy Truth co-signing this, right?
Yeah, I heard him.
He co-sign. He can't run from this. He co-signing this. He gonna go hard for Bethy. But let's go back.
You see that? And I'm gonna give you the records in a minute. And this is her motherfucking mother in the 1700s. All of them fucking Catawba. Don't play with me about my family. Now let me get the motherfucking records.
We're gonna close that on this, man. I gotta get the hell out of here. We're gonna let
you motherfuckers screenshot it, call them up.
That want to run. He know it's about to be bad. But it don't get bad till after, because we got to go to her show, and then we're going to show y'all what's really going on.
Do what the fuck you agents do. I want you to.
You know they're going to go.
Hold on. How are we the agents when they're purposely lying?
Yeah, that's the remix though. They got to say that word as a remix because it's a trigger word for the piece. It's like a rallying cry. So whatever y'all say can be falsified or denied because you're an agent.
Remember we showed the shit from the COINTELPRO. What number one of their main tactics was to discredit the opposition, right? What do they want to do? They want to discredit us, trying to call us agents in this, but they're the ones lying. That's the crazy part. This watch, bro. This shit is ugly.
Motherfucking records right here.
And listen, I know.
And look, you hear her mouth. Nobody asked her to do this. If we go back and listen, we didn't even really get the rebuttal or say anything. We being respectful while she talking. We want to hear this shit. You know us. Once you start giving us something with some sources, we want to soak it in to see what's really going on. But we don't even have to wait long because she let the cat out the bag before we even had to do any research. Just watch.
No, but listen, what's funny is, what's funny is, hold on, sister Bethy. What's funny is YK said,
No, wait, I'm
well,
not.
how we know that you didn't write that in, but you didn't say that we're not a coincidence show this
Wait
record.
a minute, I didn't.
Because I didn't say that. That's not what I
You
said. The book.
just showing out the biasness, bro. You said that.
No, I didn't say that, bro.
You
I
said
said
that
the
you
book.
said you edited on hers,
No,
but you didn't say
no.
what you chose.
Hey, but I edited that book. Hold on. Because
Hold up.
not a
Wait a
coincidence
minute.
show the
Wait a minute.
document. I
I
said
want you to screenshot it, and I want you to go.
Yeah, I showed a newspaper article and I showed a book talking about my ancestor with picture. A picture from 1909 when he was alive. The article, it was him turning 100 years old. He was still alive. He died maybe 2-3 years later. And in the picture you see, he's not a Negro, but nothing's good for them.
Go look it up. I want both of you. I
No.
want you to.
All right.
You screenshot.
Not a coincidence show documents. Anybody
Now
can
go
edit.
do your agent
The
work.
reason why I say that is because the research guy did that to my ancestors and tried to turn one of my ancestors into a Cherokee and said that they died at the Cherokee Nation. Then he got caught doing it. So this is why I'm saying anybody can edit that part of the tree. Now I'm trying to see a specific record that ties her to those people. That's what I'm saying.
Bap got the show. He ain't gonna put it on private. You could go and look at it and freeze it and go call them motherfucker.
So she did all that selling. But hold on, we're gonna fix this because yeah, I don't want to show her shit because she's gonna act like a little, but we can hear it though. She's gonna act funny. But we can hear it. And dude, I'm gonna let her speak for herself.
Look at this shit. I don't know nobody past this is real. All this is real.
So right now she's showing she started at her mother. She's like, this is real. Dorothy Wright, her grandparents, well, her great grandparents, I think. Yeah, Dorothy Wright, her grandparents is real.
This is real. All this is real. It was my grandmother's kids. It was my aunts and uncles. These people are real.
So we're gonna show. I'm gonna show the tree. She's saying Maddie Fisher, her great grandparent, is real.
They're real. I don't know who the fuck.
So the one she is saying she don't know who it is the Margaret George, right? This is the one, the Margaret George one, the one that she was going so hard about the Catawba. That's the one that she is saying is not real. Let's listen.
These people is right here, all the way up. I don't know none of them. That is not part of my tree.
Oh, that's crazy. Hey, let's
I made it up. I don't know nobody up above this shit. I don't know who that is. On my real.
Oh, that's crazy. Hey, let's
I made it up.
That's crazy. Hey, let's
I made it up.
Yo, you hear smoke signal, Sean?
Sure do. I hear him over there going with the lie.
Yeah, but you hear his laugh. He's like, "Damn, that's crazy." Like it don't sound like he wasn't really comfortable with it, but you know they're gonna go along with it. If Sean catch me up here lying, Sean's gonna stop me right there. I'm telling you that right now. He be like, no, that ain't right. Even if he catch me wrong, fuck lying, because she's purposely putting this shit on for the people, right? And then she does that on BAP show, tainting his audience, tainting his audience, right? But then goes to her show and be like, I got over on them. But what about all the people that was watching? What about all these lost souls that was watching that are already confused and think that she really did something? That's the crazy part. So hold on, here we go. Let me just show y'all this. So this is one of the people right here. This is the Margaret George that she said that she was selling so hard to the people. She was going so hard and selling it. Right? This is the one where she was like, oh, damn. Like, this is supposed to be like her third great grandmother. Let me see on the tree. Yeah, probably about a third. What? Now, we can see it. You can say whatever you want. I don't think this is a Negro woman. And she's not. That's why she lied and put her on there. Right? Here's another picture of her. So when she showed that part on BAP's channel, when she was doing all this, right? This is BAP's channel. Remember when she was cursing everybody out, showing the genealogy?
Yeah. Let me get this shit out. Where the fuck is my grandmother at and dead at? Where does it say she's dead at?
You hear that? Where does it say she's dead at? This is not even her family, y'all. It's not even her family. She came over here and admitted it. Where's it at? I think it's right here. She admitted it. This ain't them.
Hey, yo, not to say the reason that she can do that is because of the same reason that she can change the documents and it have no validity of being heard either way by her people, her followers, because they're gonna go with her move. So if she can present some information and tell you that she changed it and you accept it, then she doing that on everything. She been doing it on genealogy. This ain't the first time. Y'all people just messing it up. So that's how we know that the validity of genealogy coming from that camp of the people claiming to be indigenous or Aboriginal or this new wave of American, it's a lie.
Can't believe nothing from her.
Oh, that's crazy. Hey, this man good man.
All the way up. I don't know. Are real. The uncles. These people are real.
So she's saying, just listen to her. These people are real.
They're real. I don't know who the fuck these people.
Matter of fact, I got to see her saying this shit because it's only 2 seconds. Listen to her. So we know we on the same page.
They're real. I don't know who the fuck these people is right here.
Y'all heard her. We know who she talking about. Sean, is it clear who she talking about?
Her genealogy, her tree, because they own her tree.
But look, this same lady where she going in right here. Watch this. This same lady right here.
Let's just hold that thought right there. Let me get this shit out. Where the fuck is my grandmother at and dead at? Where does it say she's dead at?
Yo, if that's not a sick person, that got to be a sick person, bro.
Hey, maybe she did crack before that show.
All right.
That got to be a sick person, bro.
I think she might be high. No cap. I think she was high, bro.
Y'all remember what she said here though? Remember what she just said? She was going hard. Like, you see when my grandmother died at? It's not even her grandmother, bro. But she's selling this shit. She's crazy. Let's listen to it again. Let's listen to it again.
They're real. I don't know who the fuck these people is right here. All the way up. I don't know none of them.
You went mute, not to see.
She don't know who Margaret is. This is Margaret. Remember what she was trying to say? Look at my grandmother. Look where she died at. Truth, what you got to say about this? Rhetorical about what? About she made something up? What are you talking about? There's more to the video I'm going to play. Like, she made that shit up. I don't even know why you trying to save her. She went on her channel and said, yo, I was over there and I made that shit up. I don't know who the fuck these people are. And you was over there buying it. Like, you want to hear yourself again? Come on, Truth. You need to come up here and say something, man. I'll let you come up here and say, I just want Truth up here if I drop the link, because I'm not finished. I got a little bit more to play. What's up, Truth? You want to come up here and explain yourself? Because I don't know what you're trying to defend. YK did a video bodying her. Yo, the link just for Truth real quick, y'all. I'm going to drop the link in a little bit. I don't want too many people up here right now. But he got like, what could he defend, though? Sean, what could he defend?
Nothing. He don't know what he gonna defend. It's a mess. Let's just listen to him try.
There you go. Peace, Truth. You made a mistake.
Man?
You made a mistake.
What up?
That's all right.
Come on, man. How you gonna say explain myself and cut me off, bro? You funny.
I just said you made a mistake. It's all right.
Nah, look, bro. This is all I'm saying, because all I'm hearing is like a little loop sound bite. And I want to hear this entirety, but based off from what happened on Bab channel, I find it highly likely that she would go live on her own channel, and the very people that she was going hard for to say that she don't know who them is. So just based on what I think it is because you playing in like a loop, that nigga, you know how niggas be like, yeah, you right. I don't know who. I don't know.
No.
You know,
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it for you.
I need to hear it in entirety, bro. You know,
I'm gonna play it for
I ain't
you.
caping for nobody though. You feel?
I'm gonna play it for you. I played it in. Look, I played it in its entirety. All right, look.
I didn't hear it, brother.
Look. So listen now. I'm gonna put it in the back though, because she already said she gonna strike me, right? So we're gonna hear the audio. All right. Here we go. You ready?
Look at this shit. I don't know nobody past this is real. All this is real. It's my grandmother's kids. Those my aunts and uncles. These people are real. They're real. I don't know who the fuck these people is right here. All the way up. I don't know none of them. That is not part of my tree. They're real. I don't know who the fuck these people is right here. All the way up. I don't know.
So, do you understand or nah?
I ain't got shit to say.
You don't think that's kind of crazy the way it happened? She trying to pull one over on the people, like.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, those pictures, I mean, we seen, you know, who she showed yesterday. And I would like to think that those are not the people that she said she don't know who they is. But I really can't tell because I wasn't watching the show, bro. I just, you
No,
know,
go
like I
ahead.
say, I heard it. You just kept looping it. I'm thinking like, nah, man, this got to be some shit rhetorical. I know she wouldn't say that after that. So
Bro,
I
you
really,
think I give it up like that? So this is the show
I
from
mean, yeah, niggas be, niggas be
you
doing
think
some shit like that. G, let's keep it
never,
buck.
bro. So look, this is BAP show from yesterday when she was
Right,
going hard.
Yeah, I remember that. That's
This
what we
is
said.
her mother.
Yeah.
They look exactly alike, as you can see. Exactly alike. Now let's just hold that thought right there. Let me get this shit up. Where the fuck is my grandmother at and dead at? Where does it say she's dead at? Are real. They're real. I don't know.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Now, hold on one second. Let me zoom in on this because I just want to make sure. Say less. Keep going, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stop there, but I'm just making sure that you can see it's the same person from yesterday that she was going so hard for, right? The same exact person is the fake one, right? The same exact person is the fake one. So, but we could deal with her real peoples though, and she don't stop lying even with her real people though, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you on my tree. It's people that I don't know of, but then when you start seeing who their parents is, and that's how they line up. Like,
Yeah.
my great grandmother, her sisters and brothers and shit. They had kids, and like honestly, I don't know them, but I know they family because they connect back to her, and I know that's my great grandmother's sisters, even with my great great grandfather. Going back into that point, I see who his brothers and sisters is and shit. I also see during that pandemic when a lot of babies was dying and shit, you feel me? Because on the list it asks how many kids are alive and how many are deceased and shit. Because it was like a big epidemic going on like in the late 18 in like the 1880s up into the 1900s. I don't know what the fuck that was about, but you see that on the census records from that time period, but you don't see it no more. You don't see it before then and you don't see it after then. You feel me? And I even seen some kids that they had that wasn't around this shit. Just like, my great grandmother had 2 kids when she was married to a gentleman by the last name Clark, and they died young. And I don't know who they is. You feel me?
Yeah, but that's fine. It's not about
yeah.
not knowing who this and that, but she's literally put somebody in her tree that she said isn't her relative.
Yeah,
right?
I don't do that, bro.
But it was to prove a point about an Indian ancestor. Why she couldn't just go in her tree and find an Indian? She had to add someone to her tree to find one. You get what I'm saying?
Man,
but look, check this out. But it don't stop there, bro. For real, watch this shit. It don't stop there. So I'm gonna play this real quick so that we can see that I'm dealing with her same peoples, because it don't stop there. The madness is crazy. I'm lost for words with.
My mother
Hey,
died.
nigga, you come kick me off, nigga.
Still alive. That's my grandmother. She's dead.
So her grandmother's Dorothy Wright.
That's my great
Maddie Fisher.
grandmother. South Carolina. That's my great.
You see, Rebecca A. Brown, Cornelius Fisher.
Great second great grandmother. You see her and her husband. That's her and Cornelius. This is her mother.
So that's where the lie begins, right? So let's see something. So what happened is we really found. So remember, she said that Cornelius, and then she went to some Indian. She went to some Indian. She made a fake ancestor for Cornelius, and right. So why is she hiding Cornelius?
How do you and I'm just asking because I don't even I ain't like it's some shit that I heard YK say yesterday. That's kind of crazy, bro. That dude did that to him. Like, nigga, I don't agree with that shit. He said that the research guy went and changed, I think it's one of his grandmother or grandfather death location and then change, their ethnicity and shit. Hey, bro, that shit, that's some foul shit, bro. But I didn't even know niggas can do that shit, bro. You feel me? Um, and like, yeah, so
Yeah,
like,
nah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you,
yeah,
but it pops up, right? So, so this is really who Cornelius's father is. It's Moses Fisher, right? This is them on the 1870 census. I should go to the part where, because she has a conversation with YK. She has a conversation with YK, and she gives up more information. So that's how we know who is who, right? So in 1870, this is their census, right? They're listed as black, right? This is the family. This is the ancestors she's trying to hide. Let's go. Hold on, I gotta look at it a different way. Damn. Oh damn, how did I get to that shit? Well, anyway, we see it say black. Hold on, I'm gonna get to it in a second. We see it say black. She actually changed this to Indian. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So it don't stop here. On the actual record, right? It's the 1870 census. It says black. Well, you see under here, somebody put Indian, or it has Indian in the quotations. Look at this. It says male Indian labor farmer. This is the information sheet. This is the contributions. It says this is what other ancestry members have added to this record. If you have something to add, click on add your own and tell us what you know. Info. Male Indian farm laborer. So that's what she put on it. Added additional data not found on the record. She added no information to this record. She just changed it because she can.
yeah, I ain't even know niggas can do that shit. Like I say, it ain't the first time I heard YK say that yesterday. I heard him say it before when my stand still stands, for a nigga to go change his family member ancestry and they ain't had no connection to it. That's some foul shit. But like, shit, I ain't even know niggas can do that shit, bro. Just to keep it a buck. Like, y'all put me up on game.
See, we're talking about black and African Americans. We're not talking about this beef shit that we're on. We're not on this drama shit right now. A Pan-African came on here, our brother that makes our shows live for real. I gotta say, all of us need to like sneak together and throw this nigga like $10 because he's one of the only Pan-African boo-boos that come up here and put up a fight. People that just come up here need to see that. They need to see an African and they need to see an Indian and they need to see the debate so they could choose a side. Not a coincidence is a major factor in this community and people don't even know it. Goofy motherfuckers.
All right, so I'll go here. Right up here, we got the name. It's in the Gray family tree. Spouse Hawkins died in 1897. So we know this is what we talking about, right? Remember, family was Hawkins. So here, we in the family tree here, right? Now look, remember, this is the same record we had before. This is the same record. So we know we're dealing with the same people, right? But so we got Shalaki, then we got Hawkins. It's the father. This is the daughter right here. So we're in somebody's tree who has, right, all the information, right? Even here, what does it say here? Race, Indian, Native 1900 federal census, right? So yes, they're a Native American. And then here, look, So we got the records, brother.
People that just come up here need to see that. They see an African and they need to see an Indian and they need to see the debate so they could choose a side. Not a coincidence is a major factor in this community. People don't even know it. Goofy motherfuckers.
Say that again. What you were saying?
I said, yo, West African slave trade fallacy is a royal society concoction in conjunction with the Rockefellers.
So when did this
the Rockefeller?
Hold on, when did this start? Can we get a date? Roundabout?
No, I don't have all the dates right now. I'm just pointing you in the right direction.
No.
Instead of you picking up a book,
that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable, brother. So again, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Again,
instead of you picking up a book by Henry Clark,
hold on.
pick up a
Hold
book
on.
about the Rockefellers in the compulsory school curriculum.
No. So you don't have a date for us? Do you have a date for us? Yes or no? A roundabout?
No. Early 1900s.
So under your premise, before the early 1900s, there was nobody talking about they from Africa. Because you're saying we was taught that in school.
If it was some people talking about they were from Africa, they was probably actually from Africa. But they would be able to tell you about Africa. They wouldn't be vaguely saying they from Africa, brother. Like when a European says I'm from Europe, he doesn't say I'm from Europe. He says I'm from Germany. I'm from a particular province. I still got people out there, right? You know, when people say hold on. When people say they from Asia, they tell you where about from Asia they from. They tell you their province. They tell you they still got people out there. These people will confirm that they are indeed a part of their heritage. But you niggas who claim y'all African, mysteriously, you have no contact with the people you say you descend from. So I don't believe you, brother.
All right, that's a great speech from the preacher, from the pulpit. But so if we listen to what Smoke said, before they created this school system to indoctrinate our folks in the early 1900s, nobody was talking about African. Well, guess what? Smoke Signal, he's been on the show plenty of times. He said that he is Chickasaw. He told us he was Chickasaw. So this is the Chickasaws in 1882. So 1882, what are they talking about? They're making a petition. They're writing to the government because they feel they're not getting certain rights that they should be getting. But I want to point you to just one quick line, right? Because they acknowledge my bad. Damn. They acknowledge something that Smoke is not man enough to acknowledge. Now, mind you, this is Chickasaw Freedman in 1882. This is who Smoke say is his people, right? In 1882, this is what it says. Your memorials represent not only themselves, but also that class of persons known in the nation as persons of African descent, of which class there are about 3,000 individuals. So again, these are Chickasaw Freedmen who are Smoke Signals peoples, and they're admitting to being persons of African descent. Now, it's not just one person. It's not two people. It's not 100. It's 3,000 of them. So if we go by what Smoke said, this is before this indoctrination of the school system. So how are they coming to talk about they African?
Say that again. Say that again. Hold on. Say that again.
This is before your Rockefeller school system conspiracy theory. This is why I asked you for a date. You said the early 1900s.
What did it say about the Chickasaw?
Hold on. Are you listening to this part first? You gave a date of the early 1900s that nobody was talking about African before that. I gave you something before what you're talking about in 1882. This is way before you're talking about. And we have the Chickasaw. And I don't know why you're acting like you've never seen this before. I showed you this plenty of time. You have the Chickasaw Freedmen admitting to being persons of African descent. And they say there's about 3,000 of them.
That shit blow that up, bro. I just need to be investigated.
It's been investigated. I gave you this shit
Lord,
about 3 times. I have a video of us talking about it. So you don't remember this? You don't remember this?
Yeah, but I got some additional
document.
information.
Do you remember this document? Because you're acting like you never seen it.
It might have been in one ear and not the other. Just like
You're really acting like you never seen this before.
Maybe I have. I'm enlarged the print, brother.
What part you want me to enlarge? Because it won't. The whole thing won't fit in. So what do you want me? I already enlarged this one sentence I was telling you about. Can you see that better?
What it say? Your memorial. What they say?
Memorialist.
Your memorialists represent not only themselves, but also that class of person known in the nation as persons of African descent. No, I want to go to the Freedman part. Where it say the Freedman?
It says it right up here. You don't see it? The memorial of Chickasaw Freedman.
The memorial of Chickasaw Freedman.
Yes.
Indeed, Freedman was supposed to be in Chickasaw?
Yes. Chickasaw and Choctaw.
Chickasaw and Choctaw, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Freedmen were never adopted into the Chickasaw Nation or acquired any rights depending on such adoption. So there basically wasn't no Chickasaw Freedman. If you was a Chickasaw, you was a Chickasaw, brother. And my great-grandmother was a Chickasaw. So there was no Freedman adopted into that particular nation, brother. So yeah, you can take this garbage off the screen.
So why on your Dawes rolls of your ancestors it says that they're Chickasaw Freedmen?
The Freedman part is a complete fallacy because the Chickasaw never adopted Freedmen into their tribe, brother. So if you are a Chickasaw,
Smoke Signal. It says it on the record, Smoke Signal.
Brother.
He got that shit from that Kamal nigga. I just heard that Kamal dude talking about that.
You know what? He fucked up now. Watch this, yo. See, now he pissed me off. So I gotta go a step further.
Smoke Signal, like getting his ass whooped on here, boy.
I'm gonna go a step further because, right? Let me see something. Now watch this. Now, Smoke Signal, you gonna maybe go and find your people? Huh?
Please do.
All right.
Oh, she ain't on there.
Nah, she is on there. I think I found it right here. I think I found it. Birthday 1892, James Lizzie Young. I think this is one.
Yeah, 1892.
Yeah, this is the one I was looking at before. Yeah, I had the wrong card number, but let me see. Can y'all see this? So as we clearly could see, it says Chickasaw Nation Freedman Road. Remember, he tried to say that it don't say Freedman.
No, I didn't say it don't say Freedman. I'm saying the Chickasaw didn't accept Freedman. They didn't adopt Freedman.
Yes, they did. They was forced to. No. They was forced to. They was forced to, right, by the American government, or they was gonna lose certain things they had. But guess what we could see on Smoke Signal's family's Dawes rolls? What we could see on his application. What does it say here? Slave of.
Yes.
They tell you who they was enslaved by.
Slave of who?
It says, I think it says Lucy Hawkins.
Lucy Hawkins. That's what it looked like.
Lucy who?
Like. Hawkins.
Lucy. Lenny Hawkins.
It looked like a Lucy. I don't know if it was, or it could be Lenny. It could be a Lenny Hawkins, yeah. Yes. So your Indian family was enslaved by Lenny or Lucy Hawkins. How do you feel about that, brother? Yeah, no, actually on the record it says Lucy. It says Lucy Hawkins on there. It's Lucy. That's what they got to translate as, Lucy. How you feel about that, brother?
I say
Right?
further investigation is required.
Of course it is. Right, that's your favorite thing. So
True statement, brother.
all right, so on the back of the card, right? They got something else. So let's look. So on the back of the card, right? This card is for James Young, right? So they got James Young here, and they're listing the James Young family. So this is James Young. He's the person who this card is about. Then they got his wife, right? And then they got his kids, his son, daughter, or daughter, son, daughter, son.
Who is he? He's supposed to be the slave of Lucy too.
No, he was not at this time because this is at a later date. This is after slavery, brother. Right. So we got James Young, who was enslaved by Lucy Hawkins. Now on the back of the card, here we go. So we got, I think, to say Jim Young, which would be James' father. So name a father, James Young. And then they even tell you who the father's owner was. I can't make this out. Right. And then they have James Young mother. Right, with Edel Young. Right. And then they also tell you who she was enslaved by. She was also enslaved by Lucy Hawkins. So you come from a long line of enslaved people on both sides or whatever side.
Yeah, they look good on paper.
On paper, this is it, brother. You can't keep denying these records that you showing us.
No, I'm about to find out about Lucy Hawkins.
You need to.
Yeah. Until I can find out about Lucy Hawkins, I can neither confirm nor deny, my nigga. Because Lucy Hawkins got to turn out to be a Native American slaveholder, right? To substantiate that particular piece of paperwork right there.
Lucy Hawkins is a Native American slave.
No, you don't know that.
Family.
You
don't
know that, but you do not know Lucy Hawkins, bro. You do not know Lucy
So
Hawkins.
what do you think Lucy Hawkins is? She's white? What is she?
I don't know what she is. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm telling you, I don't know what Lucy Hawkins is, and I'm also telling you, you don't know what Lucy Hawkins is, because you just got a name. You got a name up there that just says. You got a name up there that just says what, slave holder or whatever, slave owner. That's not identifying Lucy Hawkins as anything else but a slave owner. It don't even say whether or not she was a Chickasaw.
But it's definitely saying that she enslaved the Yo people, right?
Well, she was a member of the Chickasaw Nation. She was a member of the Chickasaw Nation, regardless.
No, it don't say that though, brother.
I mean, she's being listed. She is listed on a Chickasaw Nation.
I'm not the dude that you can walk on a leash, my nigga. The document doesn't say that. Show me that on that document, brother.
So
you can't do that. What are we talking about?
Why would they say Chickasaw Nation if she's not in any way affiliated with the Chickasaw Nation?
Brother, all I'm saying is this is a random name that says slave owner. Additional information is required. There's dead on it.
What other additional information would you need?
Plenty of additional information, like her stock, who was her father? How did she acquire slaves?
She probably bought it.
I'm just saying. That'll be some pivotal information to substantiate a claim, my nigga. Other than that, I'm looking at words on a piece of paper.
I mean, that's not a claim, though. That's like evidence. It's not a claim. That's actual evidence. So you need to look into it and dispute it.
instead of just writing it off. It's ridiculous.
No, I said additional information is required. I ain't writing nothing off. You niggas is trying to make up a narrative surrounding this random ass name.
Why would she be listed with the Chickasaw Nation?
Coupled with the fact that
why would she be listed with the Chickasaw Nation if she wasn't Chickasaw?
The Chickasaw didn't adopt Freedman into the tribe.
They did. That's why they have door rolls. They have the doors rolled.
Man, there was people paid to be on the Dawes rolls, bro. What that mean?
So your people paid to be on the Dawes roll?
I'm just saying it was people paid to be on the Dawes roll. That's what I'm saying. So how valid can it be? What does that prove? You have people that was not Indians paid to be on there, brother. What does that prove?
Did your people pay to be on?
No, they don't prove that.
So why are you bringing up?
But we know for a fact people paid to be on the Dawes roll.
Oh, show me somebody who paid to be on the Dawes roll.
Yeah, okay. Let me pull that up for you.
I want to see an actual person who paid. Don't show me something that said people paid.
It's like I want to see Lucy Hawkins. I feel you.
Listen, I did my job. I showed your people on the Dawes roll with their slave master, and it said Freedman. Like what else? What else could you do? Your people are freedmen on the records. It tells you who you was enslaved by. So you're just the one that's in denial, brother. It's terrible.
Right.
Share my screen, bro.
I don't see nothing up.
Hold up, let me pull it up. You see that?
Oh.
Do you see that, brother? Hello. Yeah, I guess you do see it.
No, I see it. What's your point?
It may be fashionable. It may be fashionable, but it was also trendy 125 years ago when people paid $5 a piece for falsified documents declaring them native on the Dawes rolls, bro. Since y'all love paperwork so much.
So that's definitely not what I asked you for, though.
I'm just saying.
That's not what he asked you for. I mean, we could have done that. I mean, we've all heard the same thing.
Yeah, we know that. That's what I said.
Well,
I said, can you show me anybody who did that?
What I'm saying.
I'm amazed you think we wouldn't have known what a $5 Indian was.
Well, you was acting like you didn't know. Now
come
it's
on,
confirmed.
man.
That wasn't
what. That's why I nigga wanted to ask you that.
Exactly. Because we know that already. But can you show anybody? Or you just going by what people tell you?
No, I'm not just going by what people tell me, but I'm saying that alone plants a shadow of a doubt, bro.
How? You're showing a fucking Google search, brother. And you don't even go into the actual article. I'm simply asking, can you actually show anybody? Can you actually show anybody who actually paid $5?
There was an excerpt from the actual article, brother. There was an excerpt from the actual article.
And you read from the top Google search, brother. That's what you did. We seen you.
You don't get it.
We seen you.
No,
he doesn't get it, Cujo.
What need was there to go any further? What need was there to go any further?
No, you know what we don't have to do? We don't have to go any further than this right here. Right?
You don't have to go no further than that.
So wait.
So
how do you explain? How do you explain this?
Them not your folks, brother. You don't have to go no further than that. You can be satisfied with what that piece of paper say, my nigga.
So how many times Smoke Signal came on here and called us slaves and all types of shit?
A lot. It was sickening, actually. It
And
did.
meanwhile, he actually. So now look, we identified 2 slave masters who own this man's family. 2. The white guy, we can go and find him. I forgot his name.
Let me know you get through. Let me know you come off that pulpit, my nigga.
I'm just saying, you gotta. We doing a lot of ancestry work for you, brother. We helping you with this reparation case. For real.
You can win.
Okay, so y'all don't know that family means a house of servants.
No, you're not doing.
Y'all didn't know that?
Oh man, how?
Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that Negroes classify some of their family members as slaves when they?
Okay, so Smoke Signal, show us how Lucy Hawkins is your family member, because she owned y'all.
Wait a minute, hold on. I didn't say Lucy Hawkins was my family.
Lucy owned y'all.
I said, did you know that there was Negroes, right? Who?
Of course.
Did you know that Lucy Hawkins owned James Young? Did you know that?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
How is it a possibility when y'all say y'all was never enslaved? And y'all the slave masters. So how the fuck is that the possibility?
The head of a household, the head of the household was considered the master of the house.
So Lucy,
everybody in the household, under the head of the household, was considered servants, brother.
So Lucy was the head of your household.
So it's quite possible that Lucy Hawkins is related to all them other people, including James Young, including Matty Young.
So, like he said, you're saying that you're related to. You just said you weren't saying it. So you are saying that you are related to Lucy Hawkins. Them your folks.
No, I'm saying that's a possibility. That's what I'm saying. Because I understand.
So look, Cujo, he's not really saying anything. He's not saying anything. Do we understand that?
Yes, we do.
Because he makes a statement, then we be like, okay, so this is what you're saying. Then be like, well, no, I'm just saying it's a possibility. So you're really not saying nothing. But we have this tangible evidence in front of our face.
What does the tangible evidence say?
That says that your people are freedmen, and they're freedmen because they used to be enslaved. That's the evidence. Then we have the name. We have the name of the slave master.
I understand that. Are you aware that Indians were also enslaved, brother? Are you aware that Indians were also enslaved, brother?
Of course.
Yes, but guess what?
Okay,
Freedmen.
All right.
Hold on. Look. No.
What are we saying here, my nigga?
This is what we're saying. Remember, we started this Chickasaw conversation because we were showing what the Chickasaw was doing in 1882. And what they was doing was writing to the federal government, talking about they're not getting the rights that they were supposed to get because they were supposed to get from the 1866 treaty. These people are claiming to be persons of African descent, being enslaved by these Native Americans. Right? So this let's just set the tone. This is what we're talking about. So now when we go to your family records, we actually see this. We see this. Do you not understand that? We see these people talking about they used to be slaves, and we actually have records of your family, guess what? Used to be enslaved.
Let me know when you get through.
I'm done. You should be too.
Are you saying emphatically that Lucy Hawkins is a Native American that owned my ancestors? Are you saying that?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Fuck it. I'm saying.
Now I need you to now that you can look, now that you acknowledge that, I need you to prove that Lucy Hawkins is indeed a Native American.
Look up Lucy Hawkins.
Hold on. We don't even gotta go there.
I mean, it's obvious. She's listed on the Chickasaw Nation.
What I need you to do is stop telling me what's obvious and prove to me that Lucy Hawkins is indeed a Native American, brother.
That isn't proof.
Listen. The only people owning slaves in Indian territory was Indians. Wasn't no Negroes. I'll tell you that. So let's go.
You telling me that based on what, brother?
Prove to me in Oklahoma that Negroes was owning Indians or whatever you want. You say Indians and Negroes the same thing, but
right, basically.
So
different classifications of the same people. Just like I gave you the example of the Crips and Bloods, you have different identities of the same people. Yeah, I know. Terrible. Yeah, different identities of the same people, my nigga.
They certainly didn't think so. The Indians, they didn't agree with that, and they still don't.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna come back with a full dissertation on what's that lady name? I hope y'all got her name right, Lucy Hawthorne.
Oh no, get it right. Hawkins.
Do they got a birthday up there for her? Do they got a birthday for Lucy Hawkins?
No,
it's gonna be hard to find a loose Lucy Hawkins. That name sounds like it would have been very common back in those days.
Why does it sound like that to you?
Yeah, Lucy Hawkins, that shit sound common as hell for them days. Old school name in the old times. Come on, bro.
Man, I think so too. I just asked you why you thought that.
Just like Doris or Dorothy, niggas names so damn common back in them times.
Or Maddie, like your grandma, who was owned by Lucy.
who could have possibly been the head of a household, also a Negro.
It could not be.
Why would a woman be a head of a household?
Show us how it's possible.
Are you saying that no women head of the household, brother? What you talking about? What you going on?
I said not when a man, not when an adult man was there.
If the property was passed down to her, she would be the head of the household.
No, he just said not when an adult male was there. What are you talking about?
Who was the adult male we talking about?
You got James,
older brother.
You got James there. What are you talking about? James is there.
Okay,
the Dawes role is about James, right? He is the head of the household. The first person, James, right here, he goes on here. So everything is about the relationship to him. So, like,
are you saying he was the head of the household after he became a freedman, right? That's what you saying?
Yes, he was born. Listen, this is in I believe 1902. So he's 40. He's 38 at the time. Subtract that. Yeah. I don't know what you're trying to get to. He became free, and this is the enrollment for him in the Chickasaw Nation. Like, what is so difficult to understand?
Spell it. Lucy Hawkins.
Man, sound it out.
A thorough investigation will begin on Lucy Hawkins. You niggas gonna learn today. Challenging a motherfucking Aboriginal. You niggas gonna learn today.
I haven't learned yet, brother.
we are challenging an Aboriginal.
Yeah, that's not what we do.
Yeah, you're not an Aboriginal. I can't even give you that much in the argument.
You're not an African, brother.
Okay.
I guess we both learned something today. I'm not an Aboriginal. You're not an African.
I didn't learn anything just now. We've actually had the conversation before, I remember. I did learn something.
Yeah, and I remember you couldn't prove you was an African either. I remember that much.
Oh, I am the truth.
Yeah, I know. I'm the king of the moon. If you were African, I'm the king of the moon, my nigga. It sound good. But how do How do you go about proving it?
I don't even. I would like to see you disprove it. I mean, the onus is on you to disprove. I don't have to prove anything.
No, you don't. All you got to do
I
is
don't
say
have to
it.
prove anything.
That's right.
No,
All you got to do is say it.
no. All I have to do is accept easily verifiable world history. I'm not just talking about history in the United States, but nothing would create the current world we live in if not our history. So today speaks for the accuracy rather of history. Today speaks. I mean, your fictive, your belief makes no sense. You know, how does that fit in? Like, that's why I always ask you, man. Just give me a chronology. Let me know, like, when did this happen and when did that happen? You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like 200 years was so long ago. You should know. Let us know so we can have something to actually talk about instead of slowly embarrassing you. Like, not a question.
Let me know when you get through, brother, because you rambling like a monkey.
Yeah, I do at times. I apologize. Go ahead.
Now, you saying 200 years wasn't so long ago. Then how is it that you have completely forgotten?
I think I found it. I think I found it. Nobody forgot anything. I think I found it. So one thing we'll notice, right, when it comes to Lucy, right, and so this is smoke signals, right? Maddie Young. We clearly here we see Freedman.
Right.
Freedman, right? When we get to Lucy, what do we see? By blood. Right? Smoke signals, Chickasaw Records. His say Chickasaw Nation Freedman Road. When we get to Lucy, what does her say? It don't say Freedman. It just say Chickasaw Nation, Chickasaw Road, not including Freedman. When we look at Lucy's road, right? When it comes to blood, it says full-blooded, right? There is no placeholder for last owner. Want to know why? Because she wasn't or doesn't come from people that was enslaved. Smoke Signals family does. We can clearly see the differences. This man is in just denial. It's sad.
I'm in denial of what?
You're in denial. That woman is a Chickasaw Indian.
Is she a Native American?
Yes.
Okay, there you go to semantics and shit.
Yeah, she's a Native American. Yes.
How you proving it again?
Because she is part of a Native American tribe and she's listed by blood.
Okay, that sounds like words on the paper. Like, how we proving this again?
Hey, you didn't see that? What he just showed you? I mean, how are you disputing it?
Brother, can we get an image of Lucy Hawkins? That will confirm. That will confirm.
Out of here, man. We showed you an image of your grandfather. It didn't confirm nothing for you. We showed you that to him. We showed you. It didn't confirm shit for you. Like, come on, man. Stop with the bullshit.
Like, what year cameras was very prominent, my nigga.
I mean, they weren't that prominent. I mean, they were known about, but everyone didn't have access to camera.
I'm pretty sure a slave owner would have had access to a camera, my nigga. If they can have slaves, they can have a camera.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that a picture would have survived, though, bro. That don't mean that a picture would have survived. Anything can happen for pictures to be lost. I mean, I've lost pictures over the picture.
Anything can happen to the proof, right?
The proof.
Yeah,
I
anything
mean,
can happen to the
what?
proof.
I mean, there's no need for any proof. You're the one. See,
No, there's
that's
need. There
you
is need
said
for proof.
proof is subjective
There is need.
to
There
me
is need for
because
proof.
I'm convinced. I'm convinced. And
Just
see,
because I'm not convinced.
there may be more records. Maybe we can look deeper into that. Look at her mother. Your mother still had the Indian name and all that shit.
You see it, right?
And it's wild because just like a lot of black people in general, you're pretending to be your slave master. You know what I'm saying? You're pretending to be your slave master. That's exactly what's true.
You're pretending to be a slave. Which one is worse?
I'm not pretending to be.
Yes, you are.
I am not a slave. I cannot put that on myself. I'm not. That's something. But me, like you, we both descend from people who were enslaved. You know, according to this, you know, yeah, we looking at.
Yeah, I'm glad you straightened that out. You're according to that. You're according to that.
Well, I should have said in concordance, just to try to sound slick. Happening at the same time. Yeah. You're in denial.
No, I'm Indian, not in denial. Indian. I'm Indian.
No, that woman, Lucy Hawkins,
Hawkins?
is Indian. Yeah, she's Indian. See the difference? She's a Chickasaw.
Just like my great grandmama.
Not according to this. This disputes that. Not by blood, at least.
Because I have yet to see a Native American dominate a Negro in any capacity.
The world doesn't work on what you
in any area of human endeavor, activity.
The world does not work
Any
on what
area of human endeavor, I have yet to see a Native American dominate a Negro.
So how was your peoples enslaved by Native Americans then? Please tell us.
This is what I'm letting you know. I have yet to see a Native American dominate a Negro.
We got the record right here, brother. What are you talking about?
You got words on a piece
seeing
of
it.
paper. You got words on a piece of paper, and I didn't see Native nowhere on that piece of paper.
You don't need to see Native.
I got to see Native. At least show me Native American on there.
See, look,
because I'm seeing an Indian. I'm seeing an Indian and a Negro. I'm seeing an Indian and a Negro is the same thing, but not a Native American. A Native American is a mestizo hybrid, straight hair fairy beast.
Let me talk to Cujo for a second.
Yeah, talk to Cujo. So talk to somebody that agree with you in your echo chamber. Because I object.
You're hilarious, man. Right.
This dude is crazy. So if we go by smoke signals logic, right? He's saying it has to say Native American.
Right.
But don't they say that they got reclassified and Native Americans took their place and it happened around this time?
Yeah.
Right? So
yeah, they said it.
So right, they say like this is the 5 civilized tribes. Remember, he brought up the $5 Indians and all this other stuff. So he should already understand that there is these other people who aren't him, who are already being called Indians, right? Or Native Americans, because they say this happens anyway. This happened. So he can't even fight that part if they're a Native American or not, because remember, they also like to say when they say by blood, that's where the bullshit happened at. They started listing people by blood and Freedman and labeling them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's just going against all his Abo doctrine in the first place. Like his shit says Freedman, theirs says by blood. Just by that means they're Native American. Abos say that too. So I don't even know what he's fighting.
He doesn't either. You know what I'm saying? He's pulling strings right now. That's why you want to see a picture of the legs. About how common cameras were. I mean, come on, bro. Silly.
He's not making no sense.
Yeah, like they're actually lying to you. It's right there in front of you.
But we're gonna get it right. We actually teach more. We teach more Smoke Signal more about his family than any Abo or Sister Bethy ever did.
Yeah, Sister Bethy a crook.
So You're welcome, Smoke Signal.
It's a pretty interesting story. I mean, the real story is more interesting than this fabrication.
Absolutely.
And that's why he really claiming to be, he want to be connected to the slave master. I mean, the psychology is
Yeah, somehow he's trying to make it that that's their family and that's just the head of the household. Well, it don't say that. it actually says slave of. It don't say family of.
Yeah, god dang, man. He's still holding on.
Yeah, well, when you look into the etymology of family, it'll let you know what it'll let you know.
It doesn't say family, brother. It don't say family. It says slave of. It says slave of. It says slave of.
Is you preaching? Is you preaching, brother? Because I'm not gonna donate no tithes and
all.
all.
Oh, you preaching?
I'm just letting you know. I mean, you can do your sermon, but I ain't got no tithes and offerings. Just let me know when you get through.
I mean, you really don't got nothing to say, brother.
I know you don't.
You really don't. But go ahead. I'm through. Go ahead.
When you look into the etymology of family, you will see the word slave, my nigga.
That's your final answer.
They don't go with our doctrine though, right?
No, I mean you can find any instances with people who aren't slaves on there, and their family aren't listed as slaves. Their family aren't listed as slaves.
Let me know when you get through preaching, brother. Does that go
No,
against your doctrine?
I'm not preaching. The fact is, you can find census records of free people where their family are not listed as their property. So to talk about some etymology of a word is insignificant. I mean, come on, man. That's a terrible argument.
You know, I also free black Negroes that own slaves too.
Yeah. But this chick was a Native American Chickasaw Indian.
No, you ain't proved that shit. You ain't proved that shit.
Why not? Why is that not proof? You said that you can look at it. It says she's a Native American.
No, because I can confirm what Matty Young looked like. Now you got to confirm what Lucy Hawkins looked like, because Native Americans have a certain phenotype.
For what? I mean, why don't you know?
Why don't you know? Is the better question, because you're making the outlandish claim that she is indeed a Native
American. No, I'm not making an outlandish.
You looked at her name.
I'm looking at the picture and assuming that somebody's telling the truth.
Brother, you looked at her name.
And I looked at her mother name. Her mother had a
Native name. Let me know you get through preaching, brother. Let me know. I don't got no tithes and offerings, but let me know when you get through preaching. Go ahead.
That is hilarious, the tithes and offerings.
What type of name? You see the mother's name. Could you tell us what you saying? That's not a Native American name?
What, Hawkins?
No, the mother.
Newberry?
Are you looking at the screen?
Where's I'm looking at the screen. Where's the mother's name?
It's right under Hawkins. It's right under father.
Hold on. Mother. I can't see that. I can't see that.
What about now?
Shatlaki. That was her name?
Yes.
That was the mother's first or last name?
Brother, that's the mother's name. On the
first
document.
Last name.
Man, the Chickasaw didn't have last
That's
name.
the mother's name on the document, brother.
God damn, man.
Is that her first or her last name? Like, that's very important. Very important.
That's the name. Listen, look, you might not have a last. That's the name, brother. That's the name. Listen, it's not very important. The question is the name that you see, not the names that you don't see. The names that you see, is that a Native American name?
I never heard a Native American go by that name. Yeah, you ever heard of a Native American go by that name? Do we need to pull up common Native American names to see if that's on there?
Names like that.
Do we need to pull up common Native American names to see if that's on there, brother? Because I never heard of a Native. Never heard of a Native American.
Why are we talking about common? Why do you throwing in the name common in there?
What?
You can click on her. See who her people were.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your investigation.
That's the people that own your family, bro.
Okay,
You
yeah.
should know their history too.
Let's see. I just want to see who that is.
And she Hawkins.
I want to see if Shalak. I want to see if Shatalakli. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. Shalak.
No one knows.
Shatalak.
Because you're not. None of us are Chickasaw. That's like we don't know how to pronounce.
Shatalaki. I want to see if that's a Native American.
Hold on a second.
That's Smoke Signal. Why don't you look her up too? Before you forget how to spell it.
Nah, he doing something else. He trying to he investigating Lucy Shalatiki, whatever the fuck that shit said. I mean,
There go Lucy Hawkins. There, you wanted the picture, right?
Okay. Nigga, they could be found.
You wanted a picture, right? So no, she ain't black. Now you want to see where I got the picture from?
Yeah, where you get that picture from?
Would you? Oh shit! Yeah, almost backed up out this morning.
Yeah.
Hold on. So you wasn't paying attention. So let's go step by step, right? Let's go step by step. So here we at the record, right? Here we at the record, right? Shalaki, whatever. So I went right here. Find others who are researching Shah, Shalaki, and public members' trees. So I'm going to members' trees. All right, so I go here. Right up here, we got the name. It's in the Gray family tree. Spouse Hawkins died in 1897. So we know this is what we talking about, right? Remember, family was Hawkins. So here, we in the family tree here, right? Now look, remember, this is the same record we had before. This is the same record. So we know we're dealing with the same people, right? But so we got Shalaki, then we got Hawkins. It's the father, this is the daughter right here. So we're in somebody's tree who has, right, all the information, right? Even here, what does it say here? Race, Indian, Native 1900 federal census, right? So yes, they're a Native American. And in here, look. So we got the records, brother. You just don't know what you're talking about. So yes, this is who enslaved your family.
Blow that picture up because she don't look like no Native American to me. They look like an old white lady. They look like an old white lady.
That's fine.
And
guess what?
You have your prejudices.
Yeah, but guess what all the records say? The records say.
So you know that's
the
a false
records say she's American Indian. That ain't a white lady. That's an American Indian who owned a Chickasaw Indian who owned your peoples, brother. With the records, we got the records to prove it. Ain't that your favorite thing, Cujo? Don't they love to say they got the records?
Yeah, there you go, right there in front of you, your genealogy.
So this is what I'm saying. We do real genealogy over here. We don't do that fake shit, bro.
All right, now I need to see her with Maddie Young or James Young.
I just showed you on the record. It says it on. It says it on.
I need to see this lady with her slave, James Young.
On the record, it says it on the record.
I need to see her.
Oh, you want to see a picture with all of them together?
Right. I want to see her with the
Yo,
slave.
this nigga, he moved.
I want to see her with the
to a
slave.
whole nother stadium.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
He took the goalpost to a whole nother stadium.
I want to see her with her slaves.
You should be ashamed of yourself, man. You
I
just
should
can't
be,
get
but I'm not. I want to see her with. I want to see her with her slaves, because I'm not buying it. This can be a picture of any. This can be a picture of any goddamn body. Hell out of here.
For her descendants, they the ones who posted the picture.
Yeah, what is their reason? What is their reason for faking this?
Yeah, her descendants.
I don't know what anybody. I don't know
you
what
found out about
reason.
her today. You found out about her today. Those people had already done the research. That's their family. That's not your family.
They know about her already.
I can't speak on what anybody else's motives are. I don't know what their motives are.
This is her application, right? Let's see what we got here. Let's see, we got something good. Oh yeah, so we got application. Oh, this is for Francis Newberry marriage. Yeah. I think it's right. Let's see.
You got some random old white lady talking about it's a damn.
That's your people.
Stop it. You niggas ought to be ashamed of yourselves to even go for that. You niggas will go for anything. I believe you niggas did come on a boat. Y'all will go for any damn thing.
You going for anything. You going for shit that people literally making up on the internet, on YouTube. But meanwhile, we trying to show you records and you not believing that. You're just in the religion, bro. We get it. You're no different from a Christian. It's all based on faith and belief.
No, a Christian accepts shit on face value.
No. A Christian accepts things.
I want to see some hardcore.
A Christian accept things based on belief, meaning they have no evidence and they still accept it as true.
Bingo,
no different from you. You have no evidence to make you an Aboriginal, but you still accept it as true, brother.
You have no evidence to make you African, brother. You have no evidence to make you African.
Yeah, yes, we do. I mean, you are the evidence.
We got the evidence, but listen, we ain't dealing with that now. What we dealing with is we have the evidence for your family being enslaved by Native Americans.
No, you have a picture of an old white lady in a rocking chair, brother.
No, that's how you interpreted that picture.
Look,
that's what you have.
James Young. Listen. They didn't make up this record for James Young. James Young sat down with somebody and they wrote this stuff out. Right? They asked him the question. You was a slave of, or your ancestors was a slave of, and who they put? They put that woman's name down. This woman's name down. You can't get around that, brother.
Yes, you can get around it.
How?
How?
That's an old white lady in a rocking chair, brother. That's how.
I don't care. I don't care. Listen, I don't care if she is white. She still enslaved your people, and we got the records.
My people was enslaved by Indians, brother. That's an old white lady. Last I checked, Indians are not European, my nigga.
So wait, y'all heard them, right? So now,
last time I checked, Indians are not European, brother. So yeah, we got this got to be cleaned up, my nigga.
Smoke signal. You just said your people.
That is not the real Shakalaki.
Y'all heard what he said, right?
That is not the real. That is not the real Shakalaki.
5 minutes ago, you was never enslaved. Now you was enslaved.
Yeah, by members of my own.
We're getting closer to the truth, man. We're getting closer and closer.
Hey, brother, don't ask me no question and answer it for me. You just talk to yourself, my nigga.
Well, that's what you be doing. You talk to yourself.
Yeah, that's all you do. It's amazing.
Yo, Smoke City, you lost at this one, man. You gotta accept it.
Yeah, I mean, for real, you did.
No. Because as long as as long as the Annals of American History reports that there were indeed Indian slaves and also head of the household enslaved their own family members.
But we saw her family members when we looked at the census.
This is your
we
family.
saw, yeah, her family was. Your family wasn't on that list.
No, that's a picture of an old white lady. That's neither an Indian or a Negro.
All right, let's go to the 1900 census then.
That's not a Chickasaw. That
Look,
old white lady, that picture of that old white lady, the picture of that old white lady, that's not a Chickasaw by any means.
I can't let that go. Just in case anybody ever just hear this, that is not an old white lady. That's amazing that you're saying. Because you would use that same picture to say that people were copper colored or something. That woman's clearly too dark.
There wasn't no copper in that
A
color.
white woman.
There was no copper in that color.
That woman's clearly too dark to be a white woman. I can't even let you get away with that.
Yeah, that is an old white lady. You ain't see that thin ass hair on her head?
Yeah, like Indian.
Oh, I didn't even know I had this up. So yeah, here go Maddie. I mean, here go not Maddie, because Maddie's not on here. But what we do have is Lucy. Right here, Chickasaw, right? Yeah, let's look at this. So we got Lucy Newberry. She's listed as the mother-in-law here, Indian Native American. But this is the part I want to show you.
Whose mother-in-law?
Whoever one of her children married. So look, you see this 0 right here?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 0. You see 1/2 and all that, right?
Yeah.
So that 0 indicates in this category, let's go all the way up. So you can see the exact category. It says mixed blood. Has this Indian has any white blood? Has this Indian had any white blood? If any, how much? It says 0.
God damn.
So again, when we go down to Lucy, there. Lucy don't have it. She ain't white. Sorry, brother.
Well, that's how you know that's not the real Lucy then. Because there was definitely a white lady on that picture.
That's not a white lady.
Ain't no way you finna say there ain't no white blood in that lady right there. I want y'all to look closely at this lady. Look closely at this lady, brother. Look closely.
It's clearly a Native American dude.
I look like an Indian to me.
Yeah, me too.
Stop it.
Yes, clearly.
Smoke signal. You don't even know what an Indian looks like. That's the problem. You think an Indian?
Yeah, he thinks an Indian look like him.
Yeah, like you got this all fucked up. You don't even know what an Indian looks like. This is sad.
Yeah, she said she had 0 European. Wow.
That's what the records say, Cujo. You know, we ain't making this up. This is what the records say. And guess what? We didn't do this. This is somebody else's family tree. They have no reason to lie about this. They have no part in this conversation.
Yeah, they're not even kin to you. You know, you're not kin to. Well, you might be somewhere down the line, but not necessarily.
Like we're getting this information from a non-biased source. This person is non-partial for this conversation. This person is simply just doing their genealogy, and we happen to come across it.
Share my screen, bro.
With the same record. It's matching up with the same records that Smoke already agreed is his family record.
Share my screen. Hey, share my screen, man. Share my screen.
What is this bullshit? What's up with just these Google searches, man?
Bruh, this is the image. These are images of full-blood Native Americans, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are plain.
Any one of them, anybody on this screen look like that goddamn old white lady that y'all just seen.
But she looked like the Eastern Woodland. She looked like the East Woodland Indians. I mean, we don't see a lot of them in popular culture. We don't see a lot of them.
Y'all doing a lot of dancing. Y'all doing a lot of dancing.
Those are plains Indians. Those
Look,
are Plains Indians.
hold on, we're not. Why are we entertaining this? This guy's had a Google search. We went to actual primary sources.
No, because y'all got a limited understanding of what a Native American looks like.
You showing
That's why we went here. We went here because we found
you a real picture of your slave owner.
Let me know when you get through talking, brother.
You know what? Don't make me go grab that picture of that white guy.
Go ahead.
Knock
yourself out.
I don't feel like doing that shit. Because I'll show all your slave owners on this shit.
These are images of true Native Americans, brother. Mestizo, Mongoloid, hybrid, East Asians. That white lady that y'all just showed, y'all claiming to be a full-blooded Chickasaw?
Scroll down.
Scroll down. Look at that lady.
Oh, you said scroll down? Hold up. Let me go back to it.
I want to see the other picture. Cause she sure look like the old pictures I can show like the Shinnecock people.
These are what hybrid mestizos look like, brother. These are the phenotypes for hybrid mestizos. They even making a comparison over here.
Even the black and white picture.
These are the images of what you call a full-blood Native American mestizo. Chino.
Stop. Even that blue-eyed native blood, that one too, in the middle, the Daily Emerald.
Right here? Let's pull it up and see what they say about her.
Even that's that.
Hold up. Blue eyes, native blood, ethos, daily. Let me see. Let's go visit this and see what they say about her. Because she probably have a different story. She probably got a different story.
That's your cousin.
Don't let these avos see this shit. They're gonna end up kicking you out, man. We showed your white fourth grade grandfather.
It ain't no additional information concerning that blue-eyed broad.
Now you was enslaved by Native American, by the weak Native Americans, like how y'all like to put it. You was doing bad out there. So you got white people, Native Americans.
I'm just trying to show y'all the hijack.
So you was getting your ass kicked by white people and Native Americans. Gotcha.
Not by any means.
The records show it, bro. We have the records. Why are you even doing this? So now y'all don't deal with records now. Yeah, look at you. You like that. Why are you playing? What the hell?
Yeah, this is what a mixed Native American white look like. That look more like Lucy, don't it? This mixed now.
No, that don't look like Lucy.
It look more like Lucy than this dude. Than this dude.
Who is that?
Native Americans.
Scroll down. What are you playing?
Scroll down some more.
Genetic makeup of Native Americans. So they probably they more down in Central and South America.
Bro, Native American is a Native American, brother. We know when somebody mixed.
So you say
even Cher, look, Cher mixed. Cher's a mixed Native American, mixed with Native American.
So you saying Cher's mixed with black? That's what you're saying. Cher's black.
No, she mixed with Native American. She mixed with Native American.
Oh, not Indian.
Right, because Indians and Native Americans is two different people groups.
Yeah, I know he was running with that shit. Oh my God, that's ridiculous. Look up American Indians. Google that and watch it give you the same exact goddamn picture. And those pictures of you gonna come up.
This is terrible, Smoke Signal.
Yeah, seriously, bro.
This is one of your baddest outings yet, man. Like,
definitely.
I've seen you do.
I just ain't finna let you niggas pull up that picture of this white lady right here and say this a goddamn. And say that's a damn Native American. Nigga, this look like goddamn. This look like Albert and Costello, little sister. Fuck y'all talking about? That ain't no white lady. Niggas got you. Y'all are goofy as niggas. Now see, this is how far you niggas will reach. Try to prove. This is how far you niggas will reach. This is definitely a hijack right here. You know this is not a Native American. This is not the Native American phenotype. This is not a Native American.
Oh, that particular type of Indian it
this is 100%. This is 100% European female.
Now you have a very narrow view on what a European looks
Nah,
like.
I got good eyesight.
No way. As dark as that woman is, you said she's white. You just lying.
Smoke signal,
Nigga,
damn, bro.
This a photograph taken in the shadows, nigga. What you talking about?
Damn,
Dark as she appear. Look at the background. Look how dark the background is. What else you talking about?
I mean, lighting wasn't the best in those days.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But look, check this out.
Yeah, but
Look.
it's crazy.
But look, you see over here, it says saved by 10 of 19. Right? So it's 19 people who actually saved this picture to their trees. So there's 19 other people who have this woman in their trees that they're saying this is correct. But I don't know what the hell this nigga's talking about. He's just making shit up.
That's amazing. She don't.
You got 19 people.
She don't look like an Indian.
You got 19 people who has accepted a European as a Native American. That's all that means to me.
We got the record.
That's crazy. You can look at that picture.
We got the record smoke. It's all right.
But it's a shame, man.
I think them people got the authority, right? They got the authority to put any type of picture they want to on their own genealogy. So we can't do nothing about that.
These people was whooping your ass. So look, this is her daughter. This is Lucy's daughter. That don't look like a Native American.
It don't look like Lucy. It don't look like Lucy.
That's her daughter, brother.
It don't look like Lucy.
This nigga just make up whatever he want.
So you saying that look like Lucy, brother?
That's her daughter.
Whatever. You roll with that. You can roll with that, my nigga.
That's not her daughter? That's what you said? That's not her daughter.
I'm saying she look way more Native American than Lucy do.
This is what I'm saying. She's listed on the 1900 census with Lucy as being her mother. Like you're just saying these things like, oh no, but we have the documentation, bro.
At least find a picture with them together.
Watch, we got them on the census together. The fuck, like, what are you talking about? We got a death certificate, right? Well, I'm pretty sure. Let's see if it has the name of the mother on it.
Amazing. You're amazing.
This is terrible.
Seriously.
Yeah, all this shit doctored up. Fake pictures.
Why?
Yeah, fake pictures and everything.
Why?
We wanted to be fake. But listen, we got you, man. There's nothing you can really say. It's about to be 4:30 in the morning. Might as well call it a night, man.
Where?
Let this be another lesson in Aboriginal supremacy. I'm out this bitch.
So hold on, Smoke. Let's do a quick recap, right? let's just do a quick recap for the people I might just be pulling up right now. So this is Smoke Signal's family right here on the Chickasaw Nation Freedman Road. His people, James Young, Matty Young. These are the names he gave us. Said that's his people. We noticed that this road says Freedman. We also noticed it says slave of Lucy Hawkins. We was able to track down Lucy Hawkins to this person's family tree. Yeah, to this person's family tree. Right? And then we discovered Lucy Hawkins is actually a full-blooded Native American, because even on this census, it shows us that she has zero intermixture with white blood. We gotta scroll down.
And all of that was prompted, though. You gotta say this part. All of that was prompted because of Smoke Signals constantly asking it to be proven that the woman was Native American, when it was obvious from the very beginning that she was.
Yeah, so down here we see Lucy down here. Lucy, right, with the 0. And then when we look at this category, what is this category? This category is asking how much mixed blood does the person have? Right? Has this Indian any white blood? Because remember, Smoke Signal tried to say she's white. She's white. Well, the records say she has 0 white blood. 0. So this is the lady who was enslaving Smoke Signal's family. Because he said that should never happen. This was terrible, Smoke. The Abos need to put you on like a 90-day speaking ban or something. Like.
You should have had an epiphany tonight, man. You should have been like, okay, now I understand it. But instead, you dug deeper and deeper into your turtle island.
Terrible.
Sad.
No Smoke left. He better get the fuck up out of here.
Man, that was terrible.
That was good shit though, right there.
Yeah, it was. You walking down.
He asked for it. He asked
did. Because when I seen the name was blue, I was like, well, shit, you could just hit that joke. Because, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes people be really into their families.
Yeah, and then records
luckily,
that way.
Yeah, when I saw that shit, because, that was an odd name. Like, come on, man, look at the mom name. Then he gonna say he couldn't see where it said mother.
Mm-hmm.
Man, come on.
And I damn sure clicked it, found the family tree, and then found the records that link Lucy and the mother together, right? And her children, and so on and so on. So it didn't link Smoke, because remember, Smoke was like, oh, she could be black, and that could just be family. Nope. She's not
I'm
black.
waiting to see a picture of her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember that he asked for the picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
when we provide the picture, that's not good enough. Now he wants to see a picture with her slave. Like, fuck out of here.
Yeah. Hey, get out of here.
Yeah, I want to see a picture with her and her slave. Like, come on. Man. This shit, the madness gotta stop sometime.
That's a white lady. That's amazing. You gotta make a soundbite out of that. Him saying that's a white lady.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's a white lady.
No, it hurts. That shit hurts.
Yeah. He held on though. That's that. He got convicted. These niggas going to heaven for this. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever they believe they going to.
I definitely gotta chop that part. It's mad shit in my lives. I gotta go back and chop up. I've been lazy, but as long as it's there, I got the content. I'm gonna bring it.
Yeah. Yeah. This nigga actually said that this lady was white. This lady was white.
Yeah, we walked him down, man.
God damn.
Kuja's like, well, just click the name. I'm like, yeah. I should just click the name. I'm trying to spell the name and do a Google search. I'm like, why am I even leaving ancestry?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's right there.
Yeah,
that's all this shit. I was like,
I'm trying to look outside of ancestry. I'm on the right shit right there.
Hell yeah. They be into that shit. And then, they were just that simple. Chickasaw, Native Americans, all in the system. And then his family is not like that. I mean, god damn. You just ain't gonna let go.
Yeah, Ramon, we're definitely putting that in the files, man.
Yeah, that shit was a good one. God, that shit, man. Oh my god. For real. I was hoping he'll come around like, nah, let him just fall out, gracefully bow out. He still tried to go out talking shit. You know what I'm saying? He should have just bowed out and just left. He got undone completely. And then I remember the one with the white dude, James. What is it? James or something, the white dude?
Yeah, I forget what it is.
Yeah.
It's easy to find though. It's easy to
find.
Yo, yeah, it's bad.
How Sister Bethy ain't found that? You know what I'm saying? That just goes to prove.
Because it's
How
all
could
a
it stick
setup,
out?
man.
Mm-hmm.
It's all a setup, man. They just trying to push a narrative that can't be proven unless you lie. That's it. You have to lie to prove this shit.
Damn.
Well,
I mean, you looking
Coolio,
at that woman. All right, bro.
yeah, we out of here.
All right, take it easy.
Yeah, everybody in the chat, I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Definitely share, like the video. We're gonna step on up out of here. Matter of fact,
What tribe you from?
I'm Blackfoot Cherokee.
You Blackfoot Cherokee?
Yes, sir.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You got your little stuff and all that on today?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I'm a little Cherokee too.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I speak to you in Cherokee language?
I don't know as much as I suppose.
I'm gonna show you how to say something, right? So you want to say, "Hey, black brother."
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I'm all right, bro.
Huh?
I got you. I got you.
You got me?
Yeah.
Did you understand that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I like every time I see one of my Cherokee brothers.
Now, everybody in the world know the Aboriginals can't fight. I'm just gonna. Now, everybody in the world know the Aboriginals can't fight. Now, everybody in the world know the Aboriginals can't fight. Now, I'm gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep this shit real. If you're an Aboriginal, man, I hate to be the one to break it to you.
Damn.
But nigga, you ain't never saw no Aboriginal war, nigga. Name. Send me a video with a timestamp.
Man, I didn't know he was going hard like that on him.
Oh,
He said they ain't got no wins, and the only time they did win was when they linked up with them. You heard him say that?
Look, shit. Look, hold on. Get your shit off. Top. Get your shit off.
Get your shit off.
See no Aboriginal war, and they won a successful military only when they fought with us last year. And they didn't even win out of them phase.
Nah, this is classic, y'all. This is classic. This is classic, right?
Yeah, I think
Where's smoke signal go?
Yeah, let's get some. I want to keep playing this, but let's get an Aboriginal up here for this, man.
So now, who am I? So this is Paul Cuffey. He was born 1752, died 1812 in New York State. He's my seventh great grandfather on my father's side. He married a woman named Hannah. They had 7 children, and I said from their son William. There's an article about him in 1909. It's talking about his genealogy, his family, how he became to be an Indian preacher. And this is out in this mark is out in Wading River, and in the Shinnecock Nation territory. So this was a book written in 1845, and they're talking about his genealogy. And here's a couple quotes from it. It says, "The Reverend Paul was the second of 7 sons of Peter Cuffey, a native Indian of the Shinnecock tribe. His mother was said to be an eminent, pious woman. For many years, a member of the native Indian church at Wading River, she being of African descent." So he was mixed. He was Shinnecock and African. And these are some of my DNA matches I was able to find and trace their genealogy back to me using Paul Cuffey's son, William Cuffey, my 5th great grandfather. And I was able to trace about 6 people. This is my fourth great grandfather on my father's side, Levi Medicine Man Phillips, born 1809, 1911, born in the state of Connecticut. Dr. Levi Phillips Sr., widely respected as an herbal doctor, Dr. Phillips regularly walked from Brooklyn to Montauk, even as an old man, and became a local legend. Shown here about 1870, he is believed to be a direct descendant of King Phillips, chief of the Wampanoag Indians, between 1675 and 1676. King Phillips led a coalition of local tribes against the English in an attempt to drive them out of England. This war was a pertinent of future conflicts in the western United States. And this comes from the image of America, the Setauket, Oldfield, and Poquat, page 114. This is an article from the Brooklyn Daily Eagle in October 9th, 1909, page 19. This is about my great-grandfather. Levi Medicine Man Phillips' first wife's name was Maria Roscoe. They had 9 children, I descend from their son Levi. His first wife, Maria, a woman, so these are quotes from the article. His first wife, Maria Roscoe, a woman of part Shinnecock Indian and part Negro extraction. They make a distinction between Negro and Shinnecock Indian. They are describing 2 different people. So here I have 3 references to Negro. You got the Etymology Dictionary, a member of a black-skinned race of Africa. Negroes, this is from Etymology and English Dictionary in 1730, inhabitants of Negrita in Africa. Then we have the Webster's Dictionary, 1828, a native or descendant of the black race of men in Africa. And this is some genealogy through my 4th great grandparents, Levi and Maria Phillips. And you see I have over here to the right, the blue DNA symbol means I connected them to my tree using DNA and records. So these 2 people down here, they took DNA tests. This is actually a daughter and father. And he was able to trace our DNA back to Levi and Maria Roscoe. This is William Nelson, 1830, Lumberg, Virginia. My 4th great grandfather on my father's side. I descend from his son Richard. The oldest record I have of him is from 1866, a list of registered colored persons cohabiting together as husband and wife. 1866, February 27, Prince Edward County. And I put this to the side, colored people, black people, Africans, or the descendants, mixed or unmixed. And that comes from the 1828 Webster's Dictionary. So according to the records, he was owned by a man named Henry Stokes. So if we look here, we register the colored persons of Prince Edward County, state of Virginia. Up here you see name, age, place, birth, occupation, last owner. We have name, age, he was 36. So in 1860, he would be 30, which means in 1830, he was born around 1830. Lumberg, Virginia, Prince Edward County, farmer, Henry Stokes, his last owner. So this is an 1860 slave schedule from Prince Edward County, Virginia. Henry Stokes had 53 enslaved black people as property at this time. In 1860, William Nelson would be about 30 years old. According to the census, Stokes owns 3 males at the age 30 at this time. And we can see the 3 males listed here, age 30. Henry Stokes received a presidential pardon from Andrew Jackson for taking part in the late rebellion against the government of the United States. The pardon is voided if Henry Stokes shall hereafter at any time acquire any property, whatever enslaves or make use of slave labor. So those are 2 things are quotes from the actual document. Now, I said Henry Stokes owned my 4th great grandfather, William Nelson. Well, he didn't take it just laying down. William Nelson was a Civil War vet. So William Nelson, U.S. Civil War pension index card filed September 30th, 1890. So he fought in the 25th U.S. Infantry Regiment. It was one of the racially segregated units of the United States Army known as the Buffalo Soldiers. Also, the 39th U.S. Colored Infantry, a regiment that served in the Union Army during the American Civil War. And lastly, the 56th U.S. Colored Infantry that served in the Union Army. And we see William Nelson, his wife, children, and these is his service record. We got the 25th, 39th, and 56th regiments, all colored troops. Yeah, so no, we didn't just take it lightly. We freed ourselves. And these are living descendants of William Nelson found with DNA. And these are my cousins that I found. I did not know them until I took this DNA test. And yeah, doing the genealogy records is good, but it's not going to take you to the present because we have a lot of laws that stop us from seeing things, and we don't get to see records that are 50. We don't even get to see records that are 50 years old, really, like when it pertains to censuses. You can only see them 75 years ago. Like right now, we're up to the 1950 census. But yeah, these are my living relatives. So William Bunn, 1906 to 1978, born in the state of New York. This is my second cousin, 3 times removed. We both descend from a man named Peter Bunn. Peter is my 4th great grandfather, but to William, it is his great grandfather. William was interviewed by the Brooklyn Daily Eagle in 1934. And this is the article right here. This is the Brooklyn Daily Eagle, May 1934, page 15. Key points, and he gives some oral history in this article. So some of the oldest families, so these are some of the key points I took from this article. Some of the oldest families in Brooklyn and on Long Island are Negroes. Money folk of Long Island made their living sending ships to ostensibly for the purpose of whaling. Actually, the vessels went over to Africa and picked up cargoes of Negroes. There was an unwritten law that if any Negro on a trip over gave birth to a child, to children, the young ones could not be sold, but were taken back to Long Island. There were in time quite a few of these babies who grew up working about the homes of the ship captains. Mr. Bunn said, I think this story is true. I do know that my grandfather used to talk a lot about it. And here we see William Bunn. He's from East Setauket. Now, my Nigerian cousin, right? So we can see, this is me covering my face. This is my cousin. We share 9 centimorgans across one segment. He's 96% Nigerian and 4% East Nigerian, East Central. So he's 100% Nigerian, basically. So parts of the conversation with my Nigerian cousin, he says he has more matches to people in the Americas. So this is me reaching out to him. I asked him where he's from. He said, I'm from the eastern part of Nigeria and an Igbo by tribe. So nice to meet him. Does he have any other cousins? He says, yes, I have 148 matches here. And I asked him about the Americas. I was wondering if you have matched to other people in America. You see, yes, I have 149 matches here. This is my cousin, like I said, Ajiro. That's a Nigerian surname, 9 centimeters across one segment. So that all that means is that we probably share the same common ancestor from somebody in the 1700s, because it's that many generations ago that's why our DNA share is so small. So 23andMe connected me to my Igbo tribe. This means some of your ancestors may have lived in it. So this is a quote. This is from this right here. So this means some of your ancestors may have lived in this area, and you may have relatives who still live there. Well, if we go back to my cousin here, they said I might find people from that area who's Igbo. And guess what? They was right. And a lot of people ask about the scientific details, and here they go right here on the Igbo connection. Highly likely match. And again, I have a cousin who is Igbo that I found through DNA. So, to the American Aboriginal community, where is the Aboriginal Americans in history? All we see is Africans and their descendants who became the Black Americans / African Americans. So if you like the information and would like to hear more, you can follow me at Not a Coincidence on YouTube and not_a_coincidence_808 on Instagram.